Shut up, Troy.
Troy. Merry Christmas, Troy.
Come back to Problems with Troy.
Take it like a man, Troy.
No, we did the not so scary thing. Not so scary. I keep calling it that. We did the very Merry Christmas party this week.
Oh, sweet! Wow,
that's where I got these.
That's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. They look like little Mickeys.
Gigi walked up to it.
Fudge.
Gigi walked up to it and goes, "I want that one." I was like, okay, sure.
Gigi's gonna get what Gigi wants.
Gigi wants, Gigi gives.
Yeah,
I got a lot of cookies in my house. If you wanted cookies, you got a crap ton of them.
I would.
We
love
just kept
some
walking
cookies.
into those cookie stands and be like, "Can I get 4, please?"
Oh, do they hand out free cookies while you're there?
Yeah.
Is that part of it?
And they're like
that's
individually.
Awesome.
Here, I'll show you. Hang on.
Yeah, to show us. Bring it on. Well, while we wait for him to come back, welcome back to another episode of Nostalgia Land.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, it's just us right now. Trey's gone to get Christmas cookies. So today we're doing kind of I'll wait for him. I did want to ask Tyler, have you ever seen this special? Do you remember this?
Of course not.
No.
I don't believe in this propaganda.
I don't believe it. The goodness of this episode, the message, which I was like, I remember it being Christmassy, but I was like, why did I remember this being so much more Christmassy? And then I realized,
it snows.
It's because it snows, yeah. And it's because they
mentioned Hanukkah like 10 times.
They do. Well, happy
and
Hanukkah.
I don't think they ever. I think they say Christmas one time at the very end.
Oh snap! He's got cookies.
Oh,
wow! Right? Yeah.
He's got Disney cookies,
and they got different flavors. This one was a M&M buttercream frosting one. They have like red velvet and stuff. They have them set up with they look like little inflatable candy canes.
Yeah. So would you say that's worth it? Is that worth going to?
I mean, for us, I mean, we have the annual pass, so I always say yes because it's only like an extra $150 or whatever.
Yeah.
But you got to pay extra for it, which is annoying. But
yeah, we did.
It's nice because it limits the park capacity to I think it's a third of their normal capacity or something like that.
Which feels like a normal day back in the 90s going to Disney.
Dude, there's a freaking commercial that Bridget sent me the other day. It's like, you can enjoy one of the 4 theme parks at Walt Disney World for $18. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude. Inflation's hurting. It's hitting hard and hurt.
Not just inflation, greedy a-holes hurting.
Yeah. Well, I just posted on my stories today, actually, that it is now cheaper to fly to Japan and go to Disneyland than it is to go.
It's the same cost.
Here. Yeah.
It's the
same cost. Yeah. Cheaper. Same. That definitely depends on where you're flying out. Like you're at a port city like Miami or New York or LA. That's probably a little easier, especially like LA, but
probably Seattle. It's probably cheaper. Anywhere, if you don't live in Florida, if you live in Florida, it's still cheaper to come here because there's resident rates where you can get cheaper shit.
Yeah. But me, now an out-of-stater, I got to pay full price.
Yeah, so doesn't the tribe have a thing or something? Hey,
they do got a thing. They do got a kind of a thing, but it's not amazing. It's okay.
Can you
help? Anywho, welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Come check us out on YouTube. We're here. Give us a like, subscribe, hit that bell, comment. Drop a comment. Trey and Tyler, I know this one's kind of an out there one. And it definitely, when I watched through it, I was like, man, this is not as Christmassy as I remember it. Until it got to Miss Dolly Parton, the legendary Dolly Parton showing up, which I was like, oh my God, she's amazing. But today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going through a very easy one. We're going to do some other stuff along this one, but this is the Magic School Bus, the Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays special with Kwanzaa and anything else you want to celebrate in there too.
This is the Happy Hanukkah Magic School Bus special, where they throw Christmas and Kwanzaa in there right at the end.
And they use Christmas tunes to sing about other stuff.
That's it. Yes, that's great. But before we jump into that, let's listen to that bump real quick. It just sets the mood, sets the tone. Anywho, so Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I actually wanted to do a couple things with you guys before we got started, because I have to put this out to our listeners. I have to ask, because apparently this is a big thing. So the other night when we were chatting in our text group, I was looking for some kind of last minute gifts or something just nearby. I love to find like things that you can like customize. I literally typed in like gifts like for her, which now thinking back, I realized, oh, that was dangerous and problematic, because shortly after like, oh, customize this shirt, or like, mama, it gets into like vibrators and other stuff really quickly. But the main thing I saw was Shrek and the Grinch like fetish art that is Christmas themed, and it's everywhere. I showed this to my wife, and I was like, have you seen anything like this like anywhere? And she's like, no, where the hell are you looking at? I was like, it's on just Google's, like, you know how you could type shopping into Google's, like, it's just there on the little tiles as you scroll across the page. It just pops up. You do not have to search hard. But one of them was like, it's a
but by the time you're done, you will.
Yes, now you will. But one of them was like a female Grinch, and it had a male Grinch, and they were being very intimate with each other, and they're hypersexualized, and it's really just odd. I come to find out that there is apparently a Grinch fetish, and that it's really common. And this is where it's like, okay, this is what the internet says, that it's really common. But apparently a lot of women out there have a Grinch fetish that they want their boyfriends.
Like 5 years ago, that probably would have surprised me, but nowadays it's just like par for the course.
2020.
Welcome to 2025.
Really? Yes. No. I had
spent too much time in lockdown during COVID. You never know what's coming out of that.
Stuff happens. You're right. I pulled down one of the most popular stories from Reddit. It's real short. I just want to share it with you. That she goes, okay, so sit in, kids, grab your milk and cookies. If you're driving, pull over, or just keep going. I don't care. So this woman on Reddit, she goes, I have a Grinch fetish. My boyfriend knows about this, and for the most part accepts it. He isn't crazy about it and doesn't really get into it, and at least tries, which is all I ask. He'll sometimes read the book to me to set the mood, or if he's really feeling kinky, tell me, you're a mean one, in the heat of the moment. He's even begrudgingly come around to at least playing one of the 3 versions of the film every time we do the deed. Although we tend to stay away from the live action one because it's too much for me.
Oh my gosh.
The thing is, I don't want to hear about the Grinch or listen to the Grinch or watch the Grinch. I want to be or have relations by the Grinch, and I'll keep it PG-13 here. And for the record, this is common among women. The Grinch's bulging sack of toys to me is what a Mack truck is to Cardi B. The fact that he's good with dogs and experienced trauma at a young age makes me want.
Just sad. He was traumatized as a child. That makes me horny. What? What's wrong with these people, man?
Good with dogs got me too. Like what? That's
good
what?
With dogs and experienced trauma at a young age makes me want that long fuzzy dick even more. My boyfriend asked me.
There's just some things you shouldn't say. I think that's normal.
It's out there. Apparently, so my boyfriend asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and she said, I told him straight up, I told him, put on the greenest, silkiest Grinch costume he could find, kidnap me from my bed on Christmas Eve, and ravish me in front of the Christmas tree. And apparently,
I hope they don't have children.
Apparently, he is flat out refused, and he was.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah, she was literally begging him to do this for you, that he just like drew a line, and that apparently, so there was a follow-up to this story, and the follow-up, the update to it was that apparently they were driving, it was Christmas time, it was like the next Christmas, it was like a year later, they're driving and they drove past a house that had one of those giant inflatable Grinches, and she immediately was like, pull over, and Like, let's do this right here, right now. And her boyfriend was like, there are children like in this neighborhood. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
No, thank you.
So apparently they broke up over this. They're no longer with us. So to our public, if your wife comes to you and says, hey, yeah, that's actually true, I have a serious Grinch fetish, I mean, would you oblige? I mean, would, to save the relationship, if that's,
I think there are places you draw the line, like 3 o'clock in the afternoon in the middle of a neighborhood. It's probably not a good idea.
That's definitely the line. Yeah, I'd say anywhere mobile, anywhere that people could look into would not be good. But I do want to put it out there, man. Please tell us, comment below this if you think this is true, if you think this is common, because this woman swears by it. And I was looking at the Reddit thread, and apparently a bunch of people, like, there's like 13,000 comments that are like, yeah, me too. Yeah, oh my gosh, I asked my boyfriend the same thing. And like, I have no idea. And this is is something up there.
This movie, couple of sickos is what you are. Sickos.
Sickos. Yeah. No, I
can't think of the movie. It's pissing me off.
Oh God. Give me some, well, if you want to think about movies here, I want to play this game. So this is, this episode with Magic School Bus, man, it's all about recycling and with Christmas time. And so
it is a propaganda machine.
Yeah, it is, definitely. I agree with that.
Now, back in the 90s or whenever this was put out, I guess we believed a lot more in recycling. But
I believed harshly, yes.
Yeah, the research shows that it is not as effective as they would let us to believe.
I do back you up on that. I've seen a lot of posts on Facebook and stuff and Instagram, and mind you always you want to kind of verify what you're looking at in those links, but I've seen so many of them done by other third parties and stuff where they're just actually so much of our plastic waste doesn't actually make it to the recycling bin. And
well, it's like so there's 7 varieties. When there's the little recycle symbol, and then inside that symbol there's a number, and that number is the only thing that matters. And there's only 2 numbers out of all 7 categories of plastic that can be recycled. And if you mix in even little pieces of the other numbers, it ruins the batch of recycled product.
Yeah.
It's not cost effective. It doesn't work the way they want. Now, water bottles and the soda bottles and stuff, that they can be recycled, but they can only be recycled 2 to 3 times, and then the plastic is ruined.
Yeah.
And it doesn't hold up anymore.
And then we have a longer term problem
exactly
to deal with. So,
and they actually say that our landfills work a lot better than people understand, and they're not as big and as intrusive as you would believe they are. They're much better handled, and then when they're full, they get turned into parks because they're handled so well. The technology is so advanced. So I thought that was cool. I did a little deep dive on recycling because I got really tired of hearing about recycling. So I went to YouTube to find videos to see if the hype was there, and it is not. It was not there.
I just love the idea that our most contriversial episode for you is where we talk about Grinch, sex kinks, and
recycling.
These are the hills I'm dying on, or someone is. Oh man, but this episode starts out great because it's I kind of watched it a couple times. I watched it about 3 times, I think, and one time with my kids because they thought it was cool. They're like, "Yeah, this is important why we, separate trash." I'm, keep them active and involved with it. But it starts out and you learn that Arnold suggested this. This is not a normal school day. Arnold was just hey, let's set up a recycling center in our classroom on a Saturday or something like that. And then this bitch is late. He doesn't show up until they're pretty much done. That's the worst.
Yeah,
thing.
But then you find out why.
Grandma's sick. You did.
Yeah, his grandma's dying.
He's
he's the only redheaded Jew that I've ever seen. And he's got to get on a train and go see his grandmama.
It is a little
rock. Yeah, he had to find his Hanukkah rock.
That's going to be my new nickname for this girl in this episode. Wanda, because you complain like a bitch.
Yeah, there were so many times where I had to turn the volume down to almost nothing because my head started to split open when she was whining at her peak. It was crazy. I wouldn't I would be listening, and then all of a sudden it would just catch me like, oh man, my head is killing. Oh, it's this bitch's voice. This voice is gonna split my head open.
Child actor, whatever she is from the 90s. Yeah,
Seriously.
so this was 96, and honestly though, with like her whole thing with like just she wanted to go to the Nutcracker. Her asshole of a classmate said, "Hey, we're doing this on a Saturday, and it's like mandatory apparently, or otherwise she was going to be ridiculed by the rest of the class." Is the only reason I would assume, because
that's public shaming.
Yes, exactly. I'm on Wanda's team. This whole time,
sucks.
she's like, "Why are we here? This is awful. I just wanted to go to the Nutcracker." He's not even on time. He shows up at the end of the afternoon. We're done, and now we got to take this stuff over to Miss Frizzle's first cousin, her first cousin's recycling.
Her very first cousin.
Yes,
that's what she says.
Like
what does that mean?
Yes, exactly. It's so sketchy because it feels like not to be like it feels like Breaking Bad-ish in the way that I was like, yeah, this guy, he's like, he's my first cousin, he's first cousin. We're related. We're related because this woman apparently owns the recycling center. She's like, this is my business. That's so funny. Miss Sarah, I got really passionate here, and my wife just texted me. She's like, "Are you okay? You're stomping."
She's stunk.
Yep. If you don't got the junk, she's
sunk.
Wait,
Dolly Parton.
I think it was
Lily Tomlin, Miss Frizzle worked together on Dolly Parton's movie 9 to 5.
Working 9 to 5, trying to make a living.
I didn't realize that was the relationship.
Getting back. Yeah. That was cool that Dolly Parton was in it, and she's great as Murph, her very first cousin. But the part of this episode that I hated, because the recycling thing I totally get. For the times, it totally made sense. You're teaching kids about recycling. I get it. It's just watching it over and over again, and it's all about recycling, and it's just recycling over and over and over again that gets old. The thing that I hated about this episode was Miss Frizzle is barely in it, and she is my favorite. She is a crazy person. She's a felon, as we covered when we covered Magic School Bus originally. One of the best jokes ever made on this show. But
big time felon.
She barely says anything.
Freaking wizard.
Yeah, and she is a wizard. I think she's
got like Mary Poppins' sack, her carpet bag.
No, she's got like Link's magic pouch from the Legend of Zelda, where you just keep
pulling stuff out. She's like, wait, hold on, here's a Sasquatch. What?
It's like Zelda Breath of the Wild when you're cooking and you pull out all the different food and you're like going through your inventory, and all of a sudden Link's holding all this food. And you're like, where'd all that food come from? Don't worry about it.
Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But the issue comes that Arnold's late and he's like, hey, yeah, I had something at home. He wasn't really like depressed about it, so maybe they didn't really tell him too much about Grandma. The fact. Yeah. So he's hiding the fact, but he brings a Hanukkah rock that his mom gave to him, an early Hanukkah present.
He says it's an early Hanukkah present for his mother, but he can't give it to her because she's already with his grandma, and they won't see her till tomorrow.
Yeah,
and it was, and they're doing this recycling thing on the first day of Hanukkah, apparently, which Arnold is apparently Jewish.
Didn't know that.
And but
his surname is Jewish.
This whole thing is about Wanda.
Yeah. It's all about Wanda's Day. But
and the Nutcracker.
Yep. She just wants to go, and it's one of those charity things where you bring a toy.
Why is she embarrassed that she wants to go to the Nutcracker as an
I don't understand that either.
Girl? She's like, I just want to go to ballet. It's like, yeah, you're an elementary school girl. That's what they do.
And you're in like the magical class. I don't think these kids care. And they're all about it.
Yeah. They all recycle.
I didn't think you'd be in the ballet. Okay. Oh, cool.
That's really fun. Which, by the way, that first frame of that episode of this episode, like when they peered into the crowd, some of the drawings of the people are a little problematic, I think, for today's world. I'm not gonna just use your own judgment. Just go watch this. It's 1996. It's on YouTube. But
why did the main ballerina look like she had arms coming out of her tutu? It was like she's got 7 hands.
I think she was trying to be a snowflake, but there's a weird transition where she, like, the animation definitely looks a little odd. It just kind of felt like they were phoning this in because that's like this didn't feel as Christmassy special as I had remembered it to feel when I saw the episode, because my kids watched the Magic School Bus. They said, "Oh, there's a Christmas one. We saw this like a couple weeks ago." I was like, "Oh yeah, God, I remember this." And I thought in my mind it was something about where they go to, they use recycling to make Christmas ornaments, and that the whole thing was that they're going to make Christmas ornaments to decorate his tree. Now that might have been like another year. Maybe it's the recycling special for them. But a lot of this animation
mixed them up. They
released
them on the wrong day.
They better not have made another recycling special.
They released that one in mid-July, and this one came out on the holidays. And they're like, "Oh crap! Put the songs in it. Put the songs in the other one."
Someone call Dolly. Lily, call Dolly.
They better not.
Yeah. They better not.
No, but I love that when they're on their way to the recycling plant, and the whole time Wanda's like, "Fucking Arnold, let's go!" And of course, he's taking his sweet ass time, and he's barely folding, like he's wraps up the present. She forgets his knapsack, and she forgets her present at the school. But
because they let you into the Nutcracker as a charity event with a toy instead of a ticket, and her toy is a Nutcracker that she's had her whole life basically, and she's going to give it, and hopefully a child will get as much joy out of it as she did. What is she doing with this Nutcracker? How is she getting so much joy out of a Nutcracker?
You know,
I have a Nutcracker at my house. It sits on a shelf and does nothing.
She's really into macadamia nuts. It's her favorite.
I guess so. She's like, man, these walnuts are to die for.
Into the pistachios,
Yeah, if you need a Nutcracker to get into pistachio, you should see a doctor.
These sunflower seeds are just so hard to open.
I've got the arthritis.
She deserves to not get into the ballet because she has a giant backpack and misses the opening that's only about this big.
It's the size of a yard bag, like a garbage bag.
She's standing there. If my hat was the opening, she's like, "Okay, guys, we're gonna go to the ballet," and it's like, "Hey, you're not even close."
Swing and a miss. Sports is not Wanda's thing. But they get on the bus and they sing like a recycling 12 days of Christmas. It's like on the first day of Christmas, when you look at me, and then like
I thought it was funny how Arnold stood up and he said plastic baggies. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
wait a minute.
Hold on. Where did we get the plastic baggies?
Those plastic baggies are kind of small.
Why?
It's good for arthritis too.
It just keeps playing into Frizzle being like she is just a ringleader of some kind of meth lab or something. Yeah. And she is utilizing
child slave labor.
Yes, she is utilizing
they're her
child
slaves.
labor to get through that. Yeah,
she's a cult leader.
Yeah,
maybe it all might go back to Liz though, the lizard.
Oh, you think he's
they all kind of listen to Liz? Yeah, he's the mastermind behind this.
Well, it's funny that later on in the episode. So just to quickly get to like the whole plot of the episode is Miss Frizzle's sister runs a recycling center, and they take all the stuff there, and they get there. Of course, Wanda's trying to go very fast. Sort all the glass, sort all the plastic and the paper, and we can get out of here and go to the ballet. Walter? No.
Arthur?
No. Arnold.
Arnold.
That's hey, Arnold.
Walter.
He tells Wanda, "You forgot your nutcracker," or no, you forgot your knapsack, and he's already thrown the nutcracker into the. She has the slowest reaction to him dumping this nutcracker. Another reason you deserve to have your toy smashed. Oh no, my soldier.
She's just, oh, wait.
She's like, "Hey, Arnold. Hey, Arnold." And is his name Arnold?
Yeah.
Arthur.
Arnold.
No, that's the
Arnold.
aardvark.
Now I'm stuck on Arthur. Damn it.
His name's Arnold Perlstein, and he's voiced by Tommy from Mighty Ducks 1. That's who voices him.
That's funny. Yeah. Oh yeah, we talked about that originally in our original Magic School Bus episode.
Tammy and Tommy.
Wait, is it Tommy or no? It's not Johnny, right?
That's Tommy.
Oh, it's Tommy. Okay, never mind.
You're thinking
they have the big noise canceling headphones on, and she basically whispers Hey Arnold,
Hey.
is that my nutcracker?
Hey, Merle, stop.
And then
Stop.
he says, Wanda, did you say something? And then Murph
Murphy.
lifts the things up and takes them off in her forklift. And then she has like a Willy Wonka-esque recycling factory where she dumps the thing in with the forklift. Okay, totally normal. But then these hands come and do the rest, and they start picking things up and stirring things. And where do these hands come from? What is
That's black
happening?
magic. It's black
Yeah,
magic.
it is
Black
black
magic.
magic.
She's a witch. She's a witch. No,
She's related to Miss Frizzle, so she must be a witch.
It's
I
blood
mean-
magic.
I mean, it's blood magic. This recycling plant is also used where we hide the bodies. This is how the
Turn
bodies
into-
get processed.
That's where they get the molds from.
That's it. You're actually right. That's how they get the molds of people. Oh, but
She turns everything into little plastic cubes, as if that's how everything in the world is made new again. Is
That's what I'm
everything
saying.
goes into these
It's
little
propaganda.
little plastic tubes, and then you can take those and just smash them into whatever you want, and that's it. And you're done.
And you
It's
just
not
melt
how
them.
any of this works at all.
It's not how any of this works. Well, I think I was like, was it interesting? I was like, man, why is Dolly Parton's character drawn so much like hotter than Miss Frizzle's? And I was like, oh well, it's Dolly Parton, of course it is. Like,
It was funny when I watched it the first time. I hadn't looked up who it was,
Hmm.
and my mind kept going to Reba.
She does sound like Reba.
Kind of
Yeah.
sounds like Reba. And then once I read like, oh, it's Dolly.
yeah.
Then of course I can't hear anything but Dolly.
Single mom who works 2 jobs, who loves her kids and never stops. So Reba McEntire built a lipstick empire with only one lip.
Mhm.
And it's the bottom one.
But Fancy
She's
was her
awesome.
name, all right?
Oh, I love.
Yeah.
Oh, here's your one chance, Fancy. Don't let me down.
Yeah,
But I
if
do
you watch
love it.
Young Sheldon, she's wonderful on that show. She has her own show, Reba, that she's
Yeah.
That's
wonderful
when
on that.
he was singing the
used to
theme
watch
song.
The
to
theme
Reba.
song.
Oh yeah, I used to watch that all the time. Well, I did. I've always wanted to do like one of our clips would be like to do either a Full House or Family Matters or a Reba intro. You know, where it's like she works 2 moms or works 2
I do
moms.
work 2 moms.
Works 2 moms.
What?
2 jobs and never stops. And like we all kind of like
I
do
dress
that
as the
slow-
Grinch and I work
Yeah.
2 moms.
do that slow turn to the
Oh.
camera. I'm like, damn it,
That's a
Tyler.
different kind of blood magic.
Trey's face.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you folks.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Please,
Happy
Chrysler.
Chrysler.
please, Merry
Happy
Crisis. Happy Christmas. Please come check out our
Hey,
YouTube so
Christmas.
you could see Trey's face. It's
Yeah,
just
you have to.
wonderful.
It was really funny.
Yes.
I was like,
So-
I'm gonna stick with this until someone appreciates this joke.
That's comedy. That's all you do.
Yeah,
You
that's
stick with that
showbiz,
joke.
baby.
You just
Showbiz,
keep
baby.
pushing
Showbiz,
through.
baby.
But what I wanted us to do one of those like 90s turn and like kind of like, what? Oh,
Yeah.
like, hey, kind of thing.
If you don't know the camera's there, just
Yeah, it's like, what?
sitting here, just
Yeah, exactly. What's that? Or like one of us with like a knife and like a severed hand and be like, oh.
Matt has a
our
knife
show.
that he's like wiping the blood off. Oh, hey.
oh, hey.
What's up, fellas?
Just me skinning a deer. It's a deer, I swear. Do you know where the nearest recycling plant is? I used to have a person for that. And now
I need
they're in
plastic
jail.
cubes.
I need the cubes, damn it. Give me the cubes. Yeah. But
Anyway, her
Murphy.
nutcracker gets turned into gray, lifeless plastic cubes because change color, sure.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
you melt plastic, all of the color leaves magic.
No,
Magic.
The little
They're-
hands came and took it.
They're
Give
like,
me the color, give me the color, give me
it
the
was
color.
picking it out. They're picking it out one by one. And so
And
Wanda
she gets
pissed.
really pissed
Yeah,
and wishes recycling never existed because that's the normal response.
that's the biggest problem. Yeah, that's her biggest issue.
She
So
is
Miss
the
Frizzle
most
says-
selfish person on the planet.
So Miss Frizzle says, "Deal."
Yeah.
There you go.
Fine. You know
I
what,
love
bitch?
how when
Is
she
she a
says
demon?
too that I wish
Is-
recycling wasn't a thing. You
Is
see
Miss
all
Frizzle-
the other kids' reactions. They're like, oh,
No,
"Don't say that! Here we go. The Frizz steps forward.
Cruise down on Main Street.
Hey, you don't say that. You don't say that. She's gonna end up. This bus is gonna go into one of our bodies. You don't say things like that.
I'm
in front of this woman.
tired of the tire tracks in my colon.
Can we stop this, please? No more. Like but I love about it was she's like, oh yeah, totally, let's do that. And she's like, I think the bus can do it. There's a built-in button on the dashboard, like it's already there. That's just like
that has the 3-arrow recycling logo.
Yes,
and the planet.
Right.
Yeah. And a circle with the thing.
Yeah.
The no smoking.
And she's like, and Murph says, hit it, Liz. And the lizard opens it up and hits the button, like, let's do this.
She knows because she's going to corner the market now. Because she's like, we're going to live in a reality where nobody knows what recycling is. I'm invent it, and then I don't have to peddle, drugs anymore under the guise. I could just have a legitimate recycling business.
She is no longer
I don't
stuck.
have to hire another Oompa Loompa.
That's it. they keep getting caught in the machines.
Yeah, the hands keep grabbing them. It's weird.
It's weird.
So when she wishes for no more recycling, the bus grows a death ray out of the hood and just starts zapping things out of existence. Like, nope, trees gone.
Yeah. It's I don't know if it's a death ray or if it's a joy ray where it just zaps joy out of existence.
I was gonna say it's not such a death ray. It's more of, and I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble for this. It's more like a Detroit ray. It just seems like this.
Yeah, it does kind of turn your city into a third world country.
Sorry, no, but I pray for you guys because that's really shitty. What that's happened to such a beautiful city. But yeah, it's just like, you know what? If we didn't have recycling, there would just be garbage everywhere, including our favorite place to put it, the public schools. Because
that's right.
The elementary public school.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just going to pile it high around the walkways so you're walking in a trench of garbage.
Yes.
Glass.
There's dirty mattresses up on the thing. Like, there's so many mattresses.
They start at the park.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
But the park, things just become milk cartons and glass bottles.
Basically, she's showing them the things that are made out of plastic that she has wished out of existence by getting rid of recycling. And it starts with like the kids on like the teeter-totter toys, and the kid just falls on the ground, and there's just plastic bottles and crap all over the place, and they're so confused. And she keeps rubbing it in Wanda's face, if you notice that, where when they arrive, Miss Frizzle's got a streak, like a mean streak in her, where she doesn't say anything, but when they arrive, Wanda's talking about, look, the park is fine, everyone's having fun, and oh, look, the kids are over there on the teeter, boom, done. Out of there. Oh, the swings are still here. Ouch, we're down on the ground. The swings are gone. And then the one poor kid goes over and sits on the bench, and he's saying, what's happening? Why is everything boom? And he falls on the ground, and there's milk cartons all around him.
A lot of stuff turns into cans. I noticed, like, a lot of it turns into like soup and like beer cans or soda cans. And I feel like that's probably pretty accurate. I'm assuming just like how much like of
they had to do cans because you can actually recycle aluminum.
Because that's actually recyclable. It's more realistic.
Miss Frizzle's like Mephisto. She just grants monkey's paw wishes. Oh, you don't want recycling? You'll get your nutcracker back, but you'll lose everything else.
That's right.
Are you happy now, Wanda? You got
and initially Wanda's pumped. Like, I don't care about the trees being gone.
She doesn't even think about it for a second. She's arguing the kids like, it's not that bad.
So I can go to this, so we can live in post-Chicago fire Chicago.
Yeah. Hey, have you guys seen Mad Max? We're on our way to that, but at least I can go to the Nutcracker tonight.
Still
and they couldn't just stop somewhere and pick her up another damn toy. It had to be that Nutcracker.
You're at a magic recycling plant. You could make her something.
She could have just given him one of the hands.
Yeah. Here, take this.
5-minute
Tell
episode.
him it's Glover.
This would have been a 5-minute episode without all the like Clarence, I want to live again, without It's a Wonderful Life theme running through this. Like, what's hysterical though?
I hate to jump towards the end, but I have to bring it up now where they have the heartfelt moment where Arnold gives her the rock. The rock was actually for her as a present for Hanukkah or the holidays, because I don't know if she's Jewish, but he is definitely. And
She might be.
and she says, "Oh, I got you something," and he opens up this sack, and it's just plastic pellets, and he says, "My favorite, plastic pellets." Like, he's so
That's why he
pumped.
wanted. That's why he wanted to do this on a Saturday.
Yeah, he was
He's
like, "Oh man,
these are magic. These are the equivalent of
I've been in the
magic
market."
beans.
Yeah.
These are the equivalent of magic beans right here. I'm gonna grow a plastic beanstalk.
Shove it up
in
your
my
ass.
backyard. No, Frizzle's already doing that.
I still love. Yeah, no, Frizzle's already on board. Already on board with that. No, I love just the idea though of Wanda just being the whole time in the back. I wish actually she didn't have a turnaround. I wish it just got so bad that Miss Frizzle just gave up and was like, "Wanda, we have to." She's just sitting. She's just like, "Just nope, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Nope, this is fine. I still just want to."
She climbs away over a mountain of garbage to go home.
Yeah.
I like it here.
Well,
this is fine.
What turns her around is when they go to the school, because she says, "Oh, now there's no recycling plant. That means the Nutcracker must still be at the school because it hasn't been destroyed and turned into plastic pellets." So they go there. The bus works its wavy magic with its joy killing ray and covers the whole school in the garbage, and then Arnold says he'll go in anyway and get it. "Oh no, it's so much garbage. Oh, how are you going to do that?" And then she has this epiphany where if the school is covered in garbage and the recycling plant was completely vaporized before their eyes, because they don't need a recycling plant if there's no recycling, she says the theater where the Nutcracker's being held is probably gone too, since there's no recycling.
Damn it.
So we have to bring it back or I'll miss the Nutcracker.
She doesn't care about the recycling at all.
No, she doesn't care about the earth or the people.
Oh God, yeah. No, I do think
what happens is she gets mad and hits the bus, and the death ray turns on the bus and breaks it down into center blocks and plastic.
Yeah, and cans and bottles and
a lot of beer cans.
You get the Mary Poppins scene where Miss Frizzle's pulling molds and plastic melting devices out of the air,
and they all have wacky names.
Yeah,
I wish I could remember.
What's funny with Liz is she's naming all of the parts of the bus that don't exist. It's like a defibrillator, smorgasbord.
Yeah,
that's whatever. That's the part that I'm talking about with.
She's like,
with
should I keep going? And Liz looks at Miss Frizzle and goes, "No,
like shut up." That's what I'm saying. He's in charge. The lizard, he or she. Do we know? I don't know. But the lizard's in charge.
Good question. Yeah, the lizard's in charge. You're absolutely right. Yeah,
the lizard gives Miss Frizzle just.
Yeah, like nah, bitch, we're not doing that.
He just nods slowly. No, we're not doing. Well, she has a bus mold in her pocket along with a smelting device. They start smelting down all the materials around there, and they rebuild the bus, and they get to go, back to the plant. But the only saving grace about this episode is Dolly Parton singing is just so good.
She's awesome.
Just love Dolly so much, man. She's Dolly. She's amazing.
Hell yeah.
But they rebuild the bus. Wanda is still. I really am not convinced Wanda is at all changed about I don't care. I just want to go to this stupid. Not stupid. I just want to go to the ballet. I don't care about recycling at all.
No, what she ends up caring about is Arnold.
It's true. She does have her
at the end. Because they go back to the recycling plant and Murph pulls out, because she just has them. Like a bunch of Nutcracker molds. She had them the whole time. They could have just made a new Nutcracker before all the recycling thing went down, and she would have had a Nutcracker to take to the thing.
It gets lonely in the haunted. It gets lonely in the haunted recycling plant. She wanted to spend a day with the Frizz.
Yeah, it's Murphy Wonka's recycling factory.
She was hoping they were going in.
Yeah, she was like, these kids are gonna get melted down, and I'm gonna have kids of my own.
I do actually want to share the last song of the episode. So before we wrap on talking about that, I want to share with you guys that because I think people deserve to know it. Yes,
that's when Arnold gives her the gift as he's leaving, and because she's saying, "Oh, look, there's enough
We can all
nutcrackers for
go.
all of us to go to the ballet, and all the kids are excited. They're going to go to the ballet, and she says, Arnold's like, well, you guys have fun and happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, and she says, what do you mean? You're coming with us? And he says, no, I have to go on a train. My grandma's sick, and we're going to see her, and we're going to meet my mom. She's already there. And it becomes the most depressing episode in the world. And then it shows him on the train with his dad, and he wipes the frost away from the window, and he's peering out. And then he hears singing, and that's when Dolly is rocking it.
And he's the only one who hears it.
Yes. Yeah. Because it's a magic school bus. And he goes back through the car and he's like at the caboose, and when he opens it, he's inside the school bus and all the kids are there. So now it's the evening and all of these children.
Where are your parents?
Yeah, what is happening? It is slave labor. She can do what she wishes with these children when she wishes it.
I haven't heard that argument yet before.
This is what happens in Hocus Pocus when they're able to suck the life out of the children. Little Bobby children.
Around. Yeah. But I haven't heard that argument before. Be like, okay, hey, it's 9:30. Where's our daughter exactly?
Yeah.
Oh, she's on a school bus that's hooked to the back of a train singing carols with Dolly Parton. They're like, Did you see a permission slip about this? No, we gave permission when we signed over for them to attend this public school in the first place.
You met that bitch Frizzle. You knew this was happening.
You knew what was happening. You saw her. You know.
You know how many times she's been in your ass with that bus.
Good news. Nope. The good news, Henry, though.
No polyps.
No polyps. You look
clean as a whistle.
Before they decide to go on the train with Arnold, he's leaving and everybody's like, okay, bye, happy holidays. And Murph just goes, hope your grandma gets better.
Yeah. Murph's the only one that cares.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think grandma's coming back for this one.
That wasn't that one.
She's going to be
first of the year.
It's so bad, it's so dark, but she's going to be plastic pellets before you know it.
But don't worry, we have a grandma mold.
Yeah,
make a new grandma.
And just like the nutcrackers that we made out of the molds, the hands know exactly how to paint them too. It'll take care of your grandma to put the wrinkles in all the right places. Everything will be fine.
Grandma Pearl Shine's good as new. She just got to make sure you recharge her every night. Otherwise, the demons take over. No, she was. Oh my god, dude! This whole episode. I wanted to play that for you because I thought I was like, man, they went like of all of this, they went like out there with this Hanukkah
Of course, you got
song.
Dolly Parton. You got to use it.
When you got Dolly, I guess. Yeah, you're absolutely right here. Let me pull that up bigger. But they're on the YouTube.
Funny thing about doing something nice. It's the kind of thing that's easy to recycle. Recycling is the gift that keeps on giving.
Oh, sing it, Murph Monster.
Because life ain't gonna be worth living. Unless we all agree to say, what, Murph? Don't just throw the world away.
No.
What goes around comes around again. We gotta give the gift that keeps on giving. Recycle. So that we all still have a world to live in. Recycle. 'Cause if we don't, then in a flash, the world will be a big heap of trash. What goes around comes around again. You better believe it, girl. Yeah. What goes around comes around again. Yeah. What goes around comes around again.
I
The way
think
they
that's the
flow
only
into
time
that.
they say Merry Christmas.
I think you're absolutely right.
Well,
get this up.
You know what you don't get in this episode that you get in almost every other Magic School Bus is, Carlos. Carlos doesn't do anything to screw the episode up.
Anything, dude.
Carlos was sitting in the corner going, this is stupid. It's Saturday. We shouldn't be here.
I think he was trying
to break. We should be at home.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, I think he was trying to make a 2 cups joke there, and I don't think it landed.
Nobody?
No one?
Okay.
No one?
He was the reason that Arnold had those empty bags.
They were meant for Wanda. Chill out, you whiner.
He was in the
Relax.
corner. He was in the corner eating plastic pellets. You eat
That's
guys
gotta
try
be
this
problematic.
Why?
Yeah.
These pellets is real good.
Yeah, they're tasty.
These pellets
They're so
tell
tasty.
real good. Oh man, well that's that's the Christmas special with the Magic School Bus. Like I said, it's a shorty, it's a weird one, and it's not really Christmassy. So sorry guys,
At all. At
Merry
all.
Christmas.
No, it's
At
very
all.
Hanukkah-y. Which
my
there's nothing
gift
wrong
to
with
you.
that. They need to
No,
But like
Hanukkah.
not
Hanukkah.
even. It's
no, they
Hanukkah
just
for
say
like,
Hanukkah a bunch of times.
right. It's not about it. They don't teach you about
No.
Hanukkah. You don't learn.
No.
Oh my gosh,
Like
actually
on the blackboard in the beginning when they're in the classroom, there's some kind of weird Hanukkah drawing, but she's standing in front of it, Wanda is, and there's like a dreidel and something else, and then there's 3 lines drawn to something, and I could never like I would always get distracted and I'd be like, what is those 3 lines pointing at? But the scenes like drawn out and I'd be doing something else and I'd like look over and look back and it would change scenes and I would forget. But I'm like, oh man, I gotta remember next time to watch that. Nope.
Tyler's up at his television, like, what is that?
Yeah.
it was
Doing here?
some
I
Hebrew
never know what they're
characters
doing
there.
back there.
Trying to learn
Are
it.
there-
And there was
are
like
there, like-
chemistry of Christmas.
Yeah, they're like bagels and lox. What is? Because it's
Awesome.
literally like a dreidel and like your typical like Hanukkah things. I'm like, what is it going
Oh,
on? Like,
Wait,
Gefilte fish.
you totally just remind me. There is a at the very end there's some kind of line where she says the dreidel doesn't get recycled or something like that. It's at the very end when he goes onto the bus and it's like and the dreidel never gets recycled. And it's like what?
why would you
I
recycle
didn't-
it? You just keep it for
why-
next year when you play with the
Yeah.
dreidel again.
Yeah, it's something along those lines. God, I wish I had caught that scene. You just said that, and I was like, wait, there was a dreidel line, a really weird dreidel line. I did want to say, now that you mentioned like Hanukkah was mentioned so often this episode, so we just got our Wrapped this year for like our show, and it sent
Okay.
me 3 videos. It sent us who laughs the most, and it's just Trey and I literally going. It's like quick little cuts. And then the other one is oh shit, it's what our ums, which is great. Now I just did
Oh,
more
God.
ums, so that's gonna be so it's us just in different positions. This is apparently our top word of the year
Is
since we
like
started. No, it's
No?
word. It's great actually. Here we go. Here
It's
it is.
F.
You ready?
It's got to be F.
Biodome. 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 Biodome.
That's it.
To be fair, we've only used Riverside for 7-8 episodes now.
that's
so
true. That's true.
Not too
Biodome was
many.
one that if you were talking about the dome, you had to say Biodome.
Biodome.
Yeah, I'm gonna
like
get in there
30
too.
times.
Biodome.
Biodome.
I don't
Biodome.
be left
Biodome.
out.
Biodome. Yeah, I think you get it, but I'll send you those videos too. We'll have to post
At
them
least
to our
it wasn't
media.
Backshot.
That was only
Yeah,
last
I
week. That was last week's most said episode.
Yeah, last week's word of the day.
Yeah. Word of the week. Once
Oh.
Wednesday.
Oh man.
Barbershop machine.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, Merry
Lick your lips
Christmas.
and feast
One
your
and all.
eyes. Backshot's got you a big surprise.
Oh, please go back and listen to our G.I. Joe episode so you don't think we're total creeps talking about
And-
Grinch fetishes.
And watch that GI Joe. So that's a pretty fun one.
It's a pretty good
It's
one.
way
It's
better
more
than
fun
this
than
Magic School Bus episode.
Way better. Yes. Way better than this one. But
That's right. The big parrot. Yeah, that's his voice.
squawk.
Squawk,
Anyway.
squawk, bitches. There you go.
Oh man. Merry Christmas. Tyler, you want to walk us out?
God, thank you guys so much for joining us. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. We really appreciate you all. Check us out on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You know all the stuff that we got to say. But it really does help, and especially comment. Let us know what you want to hear. what you want us to talk about. We'd love to provide the shows that you would want to listen to, even if it's one-off episodes of a cartoon or something that that you guys enjoyed as a child, or your children enjoy. We would appreciate any suggestions. We do have to look up the one that you were talking about, Matt, with the wrestling, so we can do that. Just to find that comment, but I don't know if we'll be here next week. It's the Christmas week for everybody, so
it's a rough time.
Yeah, we may end up taking a week off, maybe 2 with New Year's after that. But if not, we'll try to be back at least. If we're not here next week, we'll try to be back for the next. If not the next, we'll definitely be back very soon. We appreciate you guys, and until next time,
I'm Matt.
I'm Trey.
And I'm Tyler. Cowabunga.